Guess who's back, y'all? Alright, we are going to get this Fitbang started. Please don't mind the setup. I just really want to get to this. I only got about 20 minutes today to do this because I've got my hair in some bleach and I do not want to play around with losing my follicles. I'm trying to grow them back, and I know, Ted, why are you doing the hair bleach and dye then? Well, every time I've had a close call or a health scare, I decided life's too short to not have fun. So I'm going back to purple. Wait, this hammer's a bit crooked. I definitely want to get back to fitness proper. But I also don't want to burn my hair out because I used a bit higher bleach thing today. And I'm only going to take 20 minutes on this bike. Okay, good. I was like, why isn't the number coming? There we go. Well, the whole reason is because I got cleared by the doctors to ease myself back into fitness. And it's super important to me right now to get back to my routine. It's a little bit later because I was dyeing my hair. Well, bleaching my hair. So I'm going from 10 after 12 to about 12:30. By then, I'll be able to go get in the shower, rinse this bleach out, and get my purple locks fully back. It has been a crazy time, but I've set in the Calling Out the Heffa and the Bonnet Chronicles series. So I'm not going to bore you again with a recap. But I will say this ordeal has really made me appreciate not only mobility, but fitness. And I cannot wait till I'm outside able to do more. But our land is still full of snow, slush, and ice. We're also going to get that pool, and I am looking forward to it. So little Miss Heifer is bedbound. I know she knows that I've been watching the reaction channels, all her excuses about sciatica, that she's not even properly diagnosed. She's never properly diagnosed for her stuff. And the problem I have with that is, if you got properly diagnosed, you could work with a doctor. You could work with a medical specialist. You could work with a dietitian on ways to help you, but you don't want help. You want to be babied. You want to be catered to. And I can tell you, somebody who had to deal with hospital shit, that had to keep resting and couldn't do my routine for over 3 weeks, it was pissing me off because I was finally starting to see actual results of my fitness, and my dumb ass tanked my system. Which, like I said, I don't want to go into the details again. I've already done that. But don't play with your calcium or your vitamin D. But what I really want to talk to, because the pool arc in Kuwait or Kuwaiti arc is so boring, and I'm not covering that heifer's fucking wannabe podcast where all she does is rage about FFG again because that's a girl crush. No, what I want to talk today is about something that I'm not in. Yous will not put me in the middle of shit on this YouTube app about people fighting each other. I get it. Not everybody's meant to like each other. In the drama community, there are a lot of snippy bitches out there. And I like who I like. I don't always agree with shit some people say. Because there have been some of you young ones that have fully invested in involving yourself in a situation that you don't have a dime in that quarter. So I'm going to state my opinion here and now. And then I'm going to leave it alone. And I don't care if it loses me subs. I don't care if you hate me. I need to state what I've seen with my analytical, sociopathic brain. Because I never hide from my mental stuff. I am very clear because I have a good support system and I'm living a better life. But it ain't no secret that because of Chantel, I know she hates how I say her name, I found out about the digital underground. I am fairly new to girl world still. I consider myself new. I'm not that new. I've had videos out for a while now, and thank you to all my new subscribers. But I wasn't in the trenches for years like some of y'all. So I'm getting all the stuff through archives. And I started as a watcher. I wasn't going to commentary because I like to say my opinion for stuff that directly impacts my community, my country normally. But I just couldn't keep silent about the fuckery that I kept seeing out of her. So I decided after she did the right hijab rant to start giving my opinion. And I seen her community tab via Girl World, who is an amazing creator out of Jamaica. Please follow her. And it was just shocking that she would bring up another reactor who she doesn't like because of her opinions, deceased ex-spouse. And then talking about her kids, which is a no-no to me. You don't involve the children in your petty back and forth. Say what the fuck you want about the reactor, leave the family out of it. That's the only rule that I would personally follow. So because of her nasty commentary tab, I found Yaba and I started listening and I was laughing so freaking hard. It is so much fun having her to listen to in the morning. It reminds me of when I was in the office and I had to only have talk radio or light FM, so I picked talk and I would listen to like Howard and the Monsters of the Morning / Midday when they moved them, Drew Garabo and all of them because I was in Florida. And when I say that Yaba is very talented at what she does, she is. And you don't have to like her, but you can appreciate that when you listen, if you're not a Chantel cheerleader, which she ain't got much of those, you are not going to go away not laughing. But I also, through listening to Yaba, found her partner Sam. And she's on a different level. I know she's done some reaction too. Because of her, I know who some of these people at her side of the woods are. And I'm not going to remember them, so I don't care. But she comes with receipts. She's very thorough. She's very analytical. And she truly just likes to tell it like it is. Y'all don't have to like Yaba and her fiance Sam. But you have to realize that trying to turn creators against each other, that shit's not going to work either. Because we're all grown folks. Ugh, Cal, what about that list she made? It's her right. If even somebody I like makes it on that list, they're not sweating it. These are all grown folks, or what I thought was grown folks. Cal, what about these sites that will dox you? Look, I'm going to say this, because I think some people need to hear this about me, yet again. My brain is not wired to care about people who can't say it to my face. My brain is not wired to go hunting down what people say about me. In my line of work that I've taken on since leaving actual office work, I know I'm going to have to deal with people's opinions. And if you have a thin skin and you're trying to put creative work out there, why are you doing that? I feel like there are too many people that don't understand that you won't survive in this world if somebody's opinion, which you can't control about you, makes you rage that hard. If somebody who has nothing else better to do than talk shit about you, that's them talking shit about you. I don't let people rent space in my head like that. There's already enough going on up there. I'm sorry, not sorry. I think it's really telling how many people think that they can intimidate somebody with internet fuckery. And like I said, maybe 20 years ago, y'all might have been able to pull my ass into this shit when I was in a really messed up way with an abusive partner and everything else. But I'm in a good place now. So it is not going to happen on my end. I'm not sorry about that. I will never apologize for not being in a space where people's words on the internet make me go batshit. I think if you drag certain topics in, people have the right to defend themselves stuff. Y'all want to ding them on some stupid fundraiser. None of my business, before my time, don't care. How they handled it, what they did with it, not my business. I don't pocket watch. You want to tease people for needing help? That's on you. I don't shame people for doing what they need to do to survive. But you people are in a lot of glass houses trying to throw stones at two people who just wanted to defend themselves from constant attack. And y'all weren't just attacking the creator. There's been concrete proof that little kids that they are mothers of were called whores. You accuse their kids of being future drug addicts. I know how I feel about my baby, and that activates instant fucking fight mode for me. And he's grown now. So I need people to understand that my position in this isn't changing, because I don't understand why it needed to get this serious. It's the fucking internet. And like I said, when I was on Twitter, because I ain't calling it X, I dealt with a lot of fuck shit. I had a lot of people accusing me of shit, accusing my former group of stuff. I had a lot of stuff that I had to manage, and I learned a lot from that shit. I had people threatening to come to my house and kill me because of my opinion. Until you live that fucking level, I don't give a two fucking shits about what strangers on the internet think about me or anything about me, because we good. And when you're good, let them talk shit, because they're talking about you, not the other way around. But in the same fucking breath, any of you who think mothers aren't allowed to defend themselves when you are literally attacking their whole family, their children, their grandchildren, all on behalf of a stupid thing that y'all didn't have a dime in that quarter. And I'll keep saying it. A lot of the big mouth players didn't even fucking donate to this shit. And now all of a sudden y'all want to talk shit because you think that you're a queen slayers. And yes, me and the mister watched that Beekeeper shit yesterday. It was an okay movie. A lot of unrealistic ballistic stuff, as usual, for those movies. But we like Jason Statham. But the whole idea of thinking that, well, we'll just take them down. They're too big for their britches. We just don't like them. When you don't like something, don't watch. If you don't like something, don't fuck with it. Why is that so fucking hard? And I know it's not just the younger generation, because we got older motherfuckers in this. We got motherfuckers my age in this. Y'all need to get it together. Seriously. I just do not understand why this shit can't just be quashed. Let the people on either side just don't fuck with each other and move on. And all you little reactors thinking that you're going to make a name of yourself on inserting yourselves in this, be careful. Because that landmine might blow up on your ass. Inserting yourself in something that you really don't even truly understand. Everybody wanted to make it about the money. They explained, we didn't want the fundraiser. It was during a time where our families was going through a grieving process. We just wanted to focus on that. And that wasn't enough. Then the second one. Why did you allow a second one? It was supposedly, because I don't know all the details, I just don't care. But allegedly it was some money from one big follower and a merch drive. Which, to fucking not do merch, even if you're in a bad way, yeah, that's bad for business. Another thing is they were trying to say that the money was used for an engagement ring. They were engaged before the death happens. Another thing, because I sat and I listened for the 2 hours. Oh, my father-in-law is here. Okay. But what was told, because y'all had no reason to lie. They took the kids to a Great Wolf Lodge, I believe. They got dogs for them. And they just took care of what they needed to take care of for the kids. So all of you's trying to shift the goalpost on what they shouldn't do. You can't tell anybody who are recipients of kindness through fundraising what they can do with the money. You are not in control of that. I know it's hard for some of you to understand that, but that's the rule. Another thing is, weaponized kindness sucks. I've had family members try to use that, where anything they do nice for us, it means, well, you owe us forever. We can laud that over you. And I had to go to therapy to learn. That's not healthy. That is a shitty tactic for anybody to do to anyone. If you're using your kindness, whether it's a super chat, whether it's a donation, whether it's just sending somebody something and expecting them to never have anything negative to say about you or never look sideways at you, that's crazy. That's not the reality. And I just feel like people who donate normally, because I have people donate to my health fund, and I appreciate y'all. With a private donation, we got just close to the 2K. So I know that a lot of that was friends. A lot of that was people who used to follow me on Twitter. A lot of that was my dear friend Beans doing her thing. And being if I ever do take this YouTube shit more seriously and do a live, expect a wrench because I really want you to be a mod. But you don't do kindness expecting people to never say anything sideways about you, and you don't use it as a weapon, because you're going to fuck up families and people who really need help that still want to try to make their name on this app from doing anything and putting themselves in a bad way because, oh no, what if these kids find out that I need help and I don't want them making fun. Don't let anybody make fun of you. Your situation is your situation, and if people want to use that as a pot shot, who cares? You're doing what you need to do to survive. And I'm not telling people who don't like fundraising to like fundraising either. I don't understand why I was told that with my mind, especially being, like I said, a diagnosed sociopath, I like telling people how to think. I love telling people how to feel about things. I don't want to fuck with people most of the time at all. Unless I've known them for a while, I don't develop personal relationships like that quickly. It took us years, me and my current man, to even get to the place where we're at because I don't trust easily. I know a lot of you young chippies go, we can give hugs in the chat. It's because it's the internet, and it's nice to show that I really do want to get to know some of you. So when I do give those big hugs, that's all that is. That's not us being BFFs. I don't know half of you's from Boo, and you don't know me either. That's just the way it starts. And I think because so many people do overshare on here, people do start to believe, well, of course they're my best friend. And y'all gotta stop doing that. Because believe me, I understand antisocial disorder. I understand having social issues sometimes. But what I don't understand is assuming that somebody who's just on here to entertain, talk shit, shoot the shit, is your BFF because you liked something they said, and then they said something you didn't like, and then all of a sudden you had to change it up. I mean, this ain't high school anymore, y'all. This ain't middle school. I know some people, like Chantel, like to harken back to that, but my old ass doesn't even really remember a lot of high school. It wasn't bad. It was just my high school. College was the same way. I did more studying and trying to get my shit together than worrying about other stuff. I didn't really start partying in Florida until the freaking right early 20s because I really wanted to just hang out with my friends. We were all working together. But I didn't like club life either. This is not my style. I'm very introverted, so I tried it, didn't like it. I did like pool halls, though. Those are fun because people always assume 3 little black ladies couldn't play pool. We showed them. I feel like there's just a lot of things that I went through in my life that's kind of numbed me to what people think. And is it healthy? Probably not. But it is a survival tactic. I do not want my life wrapped around what people think about me anymore. I can't. Life is way too short. And I've lost friends at younger than me and at my current age. I am pushing to get to 50 and beyond. I have projects that I need to get back to, including the next novel. I don't have time. And I'm not saying that to act like I'm better than people, except Chantel, I am better than you, Heffa. I'm saying that because I really want people to start prioritizing what the fuck's important in your life. Even if it's drama, be better at it. Don't think the petty jabs is enough. Don't think doxing people and bringing up their past is enough. If you can't talk shit about the stuff that we literally put online, why are you in this game? Okay? That's all I'm saying. I use what people show me. I'm not trying to dig in their personal life. I don't care that deeply. And I'm not trying to tell you what to do because I know, how dare you? You just said you don't care. I don't. But I do see a lot of people making the same fucking mistakes, thinking they're going to be a big name in this drama circle. And I guarantee you, people are tired of the petty BS. People are tired of the infighting. They want us to just talk about the topics. They want us to focus on the heifer, or the Heffa lumps, as I call the dudes of this. They want us to carry on without constantly fighting each other. So like I said, I'm Team Chaotic Neutral. I will kick it with who I want to kick it with. Just because you like somebody doesn't mean I'm not going to like you. Because I know there's a certain creator. He knows who he is, Chantel's biggest cheerleader. Constantly trying to start fights with people. Constantly trying to get us to go back and forth with him. Nope. I don't know you, man. Don't want to know you. And everything I know about you makes me avoid you like the plague. But y'all, that's been 20 minutes. I want to see if both my in-laws are up here. And I guess because we were having problems with the pole barn, he might have came up to see if the lights were working again. But we got those fixed this morning. And I would have thought Greg would have texted them. But he's been going through it with my health stuff and everything. So he's back at work right now. I told him I wouldn't overdo it, so I didn't. 20 minutes with a little bit of weights. I'm going to go rinse this out as soon as I see what's going on with the in-laws. And I hope you all have a good day. Because really, at the end of the day, you end up realizing you have to cherish each day. You have to treat each day like it could literally be your last. And after that calcium scare and everything that went around with it, I can't play with this stuff no more. But what I'm not going to play with is my follicles. I know they're lightened now. I can possibly feel it, and exercise does help with speeding up the process if you want a hair tip. And I will post picture results once I'm done, but I got a lot more to do. Dyeing, blow drying, and everything else. But it's like I said, I just think that the back and forth fighting is unnecessary. And that's just my old mama wisdom. Take it or leave it. I don't care anymore. I'll see y'all soon, though. Drop my phone. Oh, yeah.